everybody, it's Friday. And that means it's time for Philosophy Fridays, Francesca's favorite day. And it's actually mine too, mainly because it's a Friday. We got some banging music for you today. We got some Chris Collins, some Harry Halls, Laura C, New Anthem and more. And our feature artist of the day, joining us at 8:30, is all the way from down under, is Franki August. It's going to be very, very cool. Going to catch up with her at 8:30. But now this is Chris Collins coming back to you here on the Kindness Revolution Morning Show. I'm your host, Gizmo.
I don't always really want to know where everyone around me seems to push me to. I don't always really want to go, but everyone around me seems to force me to. I said, ooh, and now I won't ever be alone without you. And I said, and now, and I know that I'll always stay true. I'm coming back to you. I'm coming back to you. Coming back to you. I don't always know the things I want, but I got a list of things I know I should do. And all I know is everything I got, it comes to me from being even closer to. I said, ooh, and now I won't ever be alone without you. And I said, and now, and I know that I'll always stay true. I'm coming back to you. And I know that I'll always stay true. And I know that I'll always stay true. I'm coming back to you. I'm coming back to you.
Chris Collins, I'm coming back to you.
Coming back to you.
TKR Mornings. Up next, when I'm home, Harry Halls.
I've been running from an avalanche, the consequences of my past, knowing that these times aren't alone. Everyone around me seems to be wrapped in insecurity, looking for their North Star home. I'm left to wonder what's left of the breath that drew the dream that I once had. Is it folded up somewhere inside the drawer? I keep the things that I forget. Sunken faces in built-up places. I have my drink when I'm home, because it's what my dad did and his before him. I hate to break the mold, but my body says I should save my breath, 'cause not everyone grows old. If there's a God, would he take these odds? Would he play this hand or fold? I've been drowning in the evidence of old forgotten recompense, awaiting my way back to shore. Then I stand alone and look out on all the things I should have done, but heaven knows I'll never be that strong. Sunken faces in built-up places. I have my drink when I'm home, 'cause it's what my dad did and his before him. I hate to break the mold, but my body says I should save my breath, 'cause not everyone grows old. If there's a We were kids, we were best friends. Told each other it would never end. Then you changed and started living life pretend, yeah. Now you're different, but I was ready to spend my life with you. Bought a ring even though you got issues, that's just life. And I miss the real you, 'cause I've been waiting for her to come back to me. Come back to me, where did she go? The girl I knew. Oh, where did she go? Oh, where did she go? Girl I knew. I really hope they down too. But I was ready to spend my life with you. Bought a ring even though you got issues, that's just life. And I miss the real you, 'cause I've been waiting for her to come back to me. Come back to me, where did she go? The girl I knew. Oh, where did she go?
You are listening to the Kindness Revolution Morning Show here on CCAN Radio. Good morning. I'm your host, Gizmo. That was Where Did She Go? Raylo. Absolutely a banging song. It's 7:15. So we're just going to keep this upbeat party going with 15 minutes of non-stop music, mainly while I go and look for the rum for my coffee because I ran out of milk. You got to have something in your coffee, right? Over and out. This is Laura C. kicking off 15 minutes of non-stop music.
Then one day I saw right through you when you crossed the line. I guess this wasn't meant to be. Pack my things, don't look back, time to leave. 'Cause you and I are over and out, and I won't let you bring me down. The reasons, too many to count, so let me just say this is over and out. You say you're sorry, it was just once, but never again. I saw in your eyes it was all lies, and you didn't mean it. But you won't fool me like all of them. Go find peace, say your prayers, make amends.
Here I go, thinking about you again. I called your phone, knowing that you're not answering. I'm all alone, you're probably out with your friends, having a good time. I hope you have a good time. I miss your laugh, oh, and the smell of your hair. I miss that ass and those jeans that you always wear. Take me back to when you said you would be right here. Those were the good times, I swear those were the good times. When the sun goes down and there's no one around, do you think of me? Do you think of me? I can't sleep, I'm wide awake, thinking about the one that got away. I wish we could turn back time. I wish we could rewind. I know all the right things to say, then maybe you would've stayed. I wish we could turn back time. I'd give you all my time. I just want you to stay, but you're the one that got away. I can't lie, I got you on my mind. It's been a while, I think that you just needed time. I miss your smile, I thought that you'd always be mine. Those were the good times, yeah, those were the good times. Where are you? I just want you to come over. Let's be honest, we might regret this when we're sober. And when the sun goes down and there's no one around, do you think of me? Do you think of me? I can't sleep, I'm wide awake, thinking about the one that got away. I wish we could turn back time. I wish we could rewind. I know all the right things to say, then maybe you would've stayed. I wish we could turn back time. I'd give you all my time. I just want you to stay, but you're the one that got away.
This is the Kindness Revolution Morning Show here on CTAN Radio. I'm your host Gizmo. That was J.R. Mason, Turn Back Time. I'll tell you what, I wish I could turn back time. I was having a couple of beers with that lad. Whoa! Good thing for Hair O the dog. A little bit of rum in the coffee, get you going. Woo! That's the way to go. Good morning to those in the chat this morning, and North Cafe Project, who is going to be part of the show today when Franki August, joining us from the future and down under for TKR Spotlight Feature Artist of the Day, where a thing happened and another thing happened and it resulted in some stuff. And this monkey over here just flipping at those goddamn switches will explain all. I've been hinting at it all week, but honestly, I've never known one letter to make something completely different. And also, my slightly evolved emotional intelligence not to overreact. As I said to North Cafe Project when this first happened, 4 or 5 years ago, that would have ended in a complete disaster. But this time round, it was absolutely hysterical. Well, it's 7:30, which means it's time for good news. And the good news is, well, always coming from goodnewsnetwork.org. Let's have a look at this one. Alien water hyacinth is legal for lakes, but it's being turned into biodegradable plastic bags and plant pots. Exciting stuff there. The most invasive species on Earth is not a mouse or a boar. It's a human. Sorry, I meant a water hyacinth. Blooming in an ornamental pond, the water hyacinth seems lovely and harmless, but look how it can take over fresh ecosystems like Kenya's Lake and Naivasha, and one can understand why the UN set up a program specifically to combat this aquatic plant. Connecting environmental work with business, low-income rural villages with jobs, and incentives with issues, Hyapack Ecotech Limited is turning this plant pest into a plastic that biodegrades. When the water hyacinth spreads across the lake, a phenomenon that can be seen from space, it chokes the life out of many native species. Casting a net or a line into the waters beneath is a hopeless exercise for local fishermen who rely on native fish for income. CNN reports that entering a hyacinth patch, a man can become so entangled it took a government helicopter to free him. As long as the hyacinth is destroying the livelihood of the fishermen, HYPAC offers to pay them for as much as the hyacinth as they want to collect. It's then dried, processed, and turned into biodegradable alternatives to single-use disposable plastic products like wrappers, straws, tumblers, and party plates. Thusly incentivized, locals have so far cleared around 47 acres of this invasive plant. Very cool. People always say that plastic's bad for the environment, bad for planet Earth. Maybe planet Earth doesn't give a crap about plastic. I mean, it created us and then we created plastic. Maybe there's a thing. No, I'm talking absolute nonsense. Oh, this is good because of my coffee. Coffee drinkers less at risk of head and neck cancers, new researchers suggest, apparently. The last 15 years has seen a remarkable change in clinical considerations of coffee. Studies examining the caffeinated beverage for its potential effects on more than several different biological systems, from the kidneys to mood, have pinned it as something like a health drink. Now, a research from the University of Utah published in the journal Cancer has shown that people who drink 4 cups of caffeinated coffee per day were at a lower risk of developing head and neck cancer. The 7th most common form of cancer worldwide, head and neck cancer, had an almost 50% mortality rate among the 750,000 patients in 2020. The last year, worldwide data on head and neck cancer was collected. The team from Utah examined 14 older studies covering around 9,500 head and neck cancer patients and almost 1,600 cancer-free people to see how the diagnosis rates stacked up when patients' coffee consumption was factored in. People who drank more than 4 cups a day had a 17% lower odds of having neck and head cancer overall, and 30% lower odds of having cancer of the oral cavity, and 22% lower odds of having throat cancer. 2016 meta-analysis found that coffee consumption was linked to a reduction of oral, liver, colon, prostate, endometrial cancer, and melanoma, but an increase in lung cancer risk, while a separate paper from the same year showed a dose-dependent reduction of colorectal cancer. So that sounds all great, right? But once again, you got to kind of take these things with a grain of salt. It's a study. Like, research suggests. Research isn't saying drink a jug of coffee in the morning and you'll be indestructible, because literally the amount of coffee I've already consumed, I would be able to fly. But I can't. That or it's decaf and nobody told me. One of the two. Captain Morgan is the way to go for this morning. North Cafe Project says, back in the day it was Bombay Sapphire for me. Once you get past the licorice, you're screwed. Well, I think I was screwed a long time ago, but it had nothing to do with licorice. I don't think I fully understood you, but I'm also not really awake. And thank goodness that there's a couch in the studio, because wow, my head is ringing. Maybe I just need some cheap cherry bubblegum. I'm so good at this. Not at all egotistical. Jessica Doolan.
Sugar highs crash. At least my time wasn't wasted. Went from sweet to sour tasting. No time at all. From fly to fall, from found to lost, from blow to part. you're giving me all that you got all at once. We had a connection, and I like the attention. You went from a god to oh no, you're not in a matter of seconds. Like cheap cherry bubble gum in my mouth. It was fun at the start till the flavor ran out. Now I'm looking for somewhere that I can spit you out. Like cheap cherry bubble gum in my mouth. At least my time wasn't wasted. Went from sweet to sour tasting. No time at all. From fly to fall. From found to lost. From blow to pie. Like cheap cherry bubble gum in my mouth. It was fun at the start till the flavor ran out. Now I'm looking for somewhere that I can spit you out. Like cheap cherry bubble gum in my mouth. Cheap cherry bubble gum in my mouth.
Another wild scene. Is it Halloween? It's a masquerade ball, but no party. Just the devil in jeans. Ontario Highway. Going town by town. With every stop, I'm just about ready to turn this lemon around. Blue sky in the prairie, work song in my head, surrounded by oceans of red spring. Weekend doesn't sound so bad. What's left on me back home anyway? I'll pick a shovel down in the Calvary. Too much to think about out on my own. Broke down on the side of the road, swinging for the fences, knock it out of the park. Been digging my life in the cold, mama, baby. I'm afraid of the dark. We're all digging for something.
Daisy, way down on me. This is the Kindness Revolution, a morning show. I'm your host, Gizmo. It's 7:45, which means it's time for the Hot Ink Entertainment Guide. And very excited, on Monday, I will be going, hey, look at all these fancy graphics that I did. And when I say I mean myself and Echo. Echo being the AI counterpart that we have to the Kindness Revolution morning show and Unity314.com. It is based off OpenAI's ChatGPT software, but it has 2 years of advanced framework slapped into its algorithms. As far as myself and business partner can work out, essentially I've put my own personality into digital form, so apologies in advance, everybody, if you happen to come across a slightly egotistical RC AI in the future. No, I'm kidding. It's got a wicked sense of humor too, mainly because I trained it on sort of things like Douglas Adams and Monty Python and things. Give it a bit of dry wit and nuance, which was quite difficult to train into a language model to understand nuance, but it's certainly getting better. And obviously the clever framework that is AI is pretty cool. So that's one event coming up. Another event coming up in about 40 minutes. Franki August will be joining us for TKR's Spotlight Feature Artist of the Day. That's going to be a good one. And then the rest of all of next week and the week after. Interviews. We've got some phenomenal artists joining us. It's going to be absolutely wonderful. Not only that, there's a couple of events coming up. And one of them is for the Hoozle music app, which is helping independent artists connect. They're having their app release launch on the 23rd, and you're going to see performances by James Favron, Lebov K, and I know her name the right way around, but her artist name is a name spelled backwards, but I'm not awake enough to try and even phonetically do it. But she will be coming on the show for an interview as well. So it's going to be good. It's going to be a good one. Is there anything going on in Toronto this week? Well, I will tell you in just a moment. And it's a little bit cold, but it's a couple of things you can do this weekend. Happening later today at the Arts and Letters Club at Toronto. Visit the Arts and Letters Club Toronto to view our permanent art collection and studio artist exhibition. Our public open house takes place Friday, January 10th from 4 till 7 p.m. The show can be viewed through till February 1st. And no thank you to the cookies for the website. Let's have a look at... What was that? I seem to be possessed by something. Friday night stand-up comedy, one drink included. Get ready for a hilarious night out. Comedy Nuggets is bringing you a comedy show that promises to deliver laughs from start to finish. Join them tonight at SoCap Comedy on the Danforth for an unforgettable evening featuring some of Toronto's funniest comedians. That's at the Social Capital Theatre from 7 p.m. Obviously 18 plus to enter with a valid ID. I do like these ones. These paint night type of things. Paint and Sip Toronto, Blanket of Snow. Come and explore your inner artist at Toronto's newest paint studio, My Inner Child Paint Bar. Whether you're an experienced artist or haven't picked up a paintbrush since elementary school, we promise a fun-filled evening of artistic expression, drink, and much more. The class will be led by the lovely Claire, owner and artist of My Inner Child. Claire believes that everyone can paint as well as we used to when we were little. Well, she hasn't seen how I used to paint when I was little, but I appreciate the vote of confidence right there. That is tonight at My Inner Child Paint Bar 2725, Young Street, from 7 till 9:30 tonight. So that sounds kind of fun. I'm probably going to be sleeping the weekend away after last night. Goodness me. Don't come near me with a match. I will probably spontaneously combust. And you know what? This is the Content Creator and Artist Network, so we're going to end the Hot Ink Entertainment Guide with another painty one. A painty one? Oh, what is going on with the English language in my head today? A glow-in-the-dark paint night workshop. Another really good one. I think we're going to have to try and find the time to go to one of these. This is the Art Box Studio Gallery, 122 Kingston Road. That's tonight at 8 p.m. What you can expect is when you arrive, take a moment to admire the first floor gallery and immerse yourself in the artistic atmosphere. Grab a snack and a beverage before you head down to our glowing art studio filled with more art, abstract projections and curated playlist. Follow along with the trained artist to recreate a glowing scene sure to spark your senses with each brushstroke, and if not, there is a bar that will do it. Materials: you'll be equipped with an apron, an 11 by 14 inch canvas, paints and all the necessary supplies to create a glowing piece of art. Now, if you want to know what else is going on in Toronto this weekend and whenever, blogto.com/events. They have all the news, one of my favorite websites for Toronto, and they've got some other great articles in there too. If you want to know more about the glow-in-the-dark paint as well, you can visit artboxstudiogallery.com/glow-in-the-dark. Each word is hyphenated. That didn't roll off my tongue as well as I hoped. But let's get back into the music. Francesca will be joining us shortly because it's coming up to 8 o'clock. But this is Today. Jay Lewis, Mass, and Mimi here on the Kindness Revolution Morning Show. I'm your host, Gizmo. We'll be back at 8.
I'm never chasing love. Nope. I'm the loving type. Yeah. Chilling so much you would say I float like butterflies. Okay. And if I had a lady, you know that we'll synchronize. Cause my heart is always singing, now let it harmonize. Right. I don't be wasting time. Nope. I stay living my way. They say they smell the flowers, so I got a few bouquets. Friday through Thursday, I treat it like it's my only day. Got my ticket, I'm with it. I'm hopping on that YOLO train. YOLO. Working and party, I go the speed of Bugattis. That's me enjoying my day. I'm not here for the glory, I'm just glad to see mornings. I am living today. And you cannot get my shine when I know it's my time. I stay ready, I don't envy when I know who am I. So watch me take it to a level while I press on the pedal and I hide that, balance my lows. Always feeling special, that's the go. I live my life, Lord, take my soul.
Living for today, never for tomorrow. From the sun to the rain, let it smile through your sorrows. No matter if it's high or low, gotta go with the flow, let it go. Take it to the sky right now, picture us in the clouds singing oh.
This is my beach vibe. Right. Come on and catch my flow. Miami heat tide. You cannot steal my glow, cause I'll be on my growth. This is my heart and soul. Party by myself that it is hard to have some self-control. But I should let you know, I'm on my beauty tip. Self-loving that you couldn't even go and grant my wish. And that's my drip. Haters proceed to trip. Can't do it like me since I am the one who flipped the script. When I got me, I don't need no man. That's my film. Watch the star advance. Baby, understand. You can't do my dance. Relax, my love. Watch me on demand. This is my new beginning, and I pass where you begin. There is no other, don't bother. I am the best of men. They call me my C, but stick to my CL. My presence worth it, and I never undersell.
Today, never for tomorrow. From the sun to the rain, let it smile through your sorrows. No matter if it's high or low, gotta go with the flow, let it go. Take it to the sky right now, picture us in the clouds singing oh. This is my whole life. I'm gonna live me. I'm gonna fight, I'll be alright. I'm heading to be free. I'm gonna take my chance, sitting on my throne as I'm singing my song. With my head held high, kiss my past goodbye while I'm walking my road. We living for today, never for tomorrow. From the sun to the rain, let it smile through your sorrows. No matter if it's high or low, gotta go with the flow, let it go. Take it to the sky right now, picture us in the clouds singing oh.
Alright. When are you living?
Alright, we good now?
That's a wrap.
He's a nigga who's got the brains. Never shows himself cause he's afraid. Other people may try to say, since I tease him, call him nasty names. Now he's fed up with everything. Don't wanna kill people think. So he's ready in his mind and made up. Gonna show himself and what he's got. Yeah. Oh, you can try me. Oh. See for yourself what I can do to you. I'm a stormy cloud, raining all around. Whoa. All over the downs, pouring down. You wanna know me now? Now the word is out. Whoa. You'll be up and about, trying to know me now. Stay after try what you can. And I'm free around that again. It's why I'm giving it all I have. Cause I just swear I don't give a damn. It ain't a free ride out again. That's why I'm giving it all I have. Oh, you can try me. Oh. See for yourself what I can do. I'm a stormy cloud, raining all around. All over the downs, pouring down. You wanna know me now? Now the word is out. You'll be up and about, trying to know me now. Yeah, I'm free right out again. That's why I'm giving it all I have.
I didn't wanna get possessive, and I know I'm out of line. But even if we're broken up, could I still be the one for the rest of your life? I wanna be the bigger person. I wanna turn the other cheek. But I'd rather see you sad and depressed and in love with somebody but me. 1, 2, I'ma get over you. 3, 4, better shut that door. 5, 6, gonna burn your shit. 7, 8, I'ma curse your name. 9, 10, gonna block your friends. 1, 2, gotta get over you. But I don't want you to forget that I'll always be the one. I'm the best you ever had. I hope you never move on. I see I wish you the best, but I hope you see it all. I don't wanna be your ex. I got the fear of moving on. So now I'm taking pics in the thong that you got me, showing off my tits to a brand new guy. If you're not alone, I don't want you to be happy. If he isn't you, then he's just my type. I don't wanna hate, but it's worse to love. All I ever do is self-destruct. Picture in your face while it's looking at my ass. Cause I can only come when I think about the past. 1, 2, I'ma get over you. 3, 4, better shut that door. 5, 6, gonna burn your shit. But I don't want you to forget that I'll always be the one. I'm the best you ever had. I hope you never move on. I see I wish you the best, but I hope you stay alone. I don't wanna be your ex. I got the fear of moving on. Oh my God. Should've thrown the pictures out, but I didn't. Should've gone and blocked your ass. Good feelings, trying to fill the void with all my wish you the best, but I hope you stay alone. I don't wanna be your ex. I got the fear of moving on. Flip my phone upside down, cause I think of you when it lights up. Count to 100 in my head as I'm lying in my bed. From the day since we last spoke to the one I miss you the most. See you and I, see you and I. Running to my bed cause I'll see you in my dreams. Before I wake up, blow my eyes tight, but I don't mind. I can't wait to go to sleep, cause my thoughts are all I need. See you in my dreams, see you in my dreams. Got a head start, I need to think of you when the lights out. Used to lie awake, now I make it up instead. You flip to the cold side. Need you, I can't lie if dreams are all we have. I'm okay with that. See you in my dreams, cause it all makes sense to me, but I'm blind. Cause I wanna see you, cause I wanna see you, cause I wanna see you, cause I wanna see you. Running to my bed cause I'll see you in my dreams. Before I wake up, blow my eyes tight, but I don't mind. I can't wait to go to sleep, cause my thoughts are all I need. See you in my dreams, see you in my dreams. Got a head start, I need to think of you when the lights out. Used to lie awake, now I make it up instead. You flip to the cold side. Need you, I can't lie if dreams are all we have. I'm okay with that. See you in my dreams, cause it all makes sense to me, but I'm blind. Cause I wanna see you, cause I wanna see you, cause I wanna see you, cause I wanna see you. See you in my dreams.
Above K, see you here on the Kindness Revolution morning show. I'm your host, Gizmo. Hello, Francesca. Good morning.
Hello, good morning.
How are you doing this morning?
Not too bad. How are you?
I am doing well. A little bit of a hair of the dog after last night. I was hanging out with JR Mason and the lads. And needless to say, I smell like a brewery. A brewery? Yes, one of those.
Well, it's Friday. You can do whatever you want.
Absolutely. And even if it was Thursday, I did whatever I wanted then. It's almost like a bit of deja vu. Weirdly enough, part of today's topic. Have you experienced any deja vu recently?
Deja vu. What does that mean again?
That basically, well, in the Matrix, when Neo walks up the stairs in like the first one, and he turns around and there's this black cat, and then he sees the black cat do the same thing again. He goes, "Huh, that's weird." He says deja vu, and everyone stops and panics. You've seen the Matrix, right?
No, not at all.
What? Right, that's it. If I get out. No. You've never seen The Matrix?
No, I know. It's surprising, right?
It's like a cinematic masterpiece that changed cinematic visual effects forever. Like bullet time. What? No.
All right, I'll watch it.
No. We're not just going to watch it. We're going to make an event out of this because there's 4 movies, right? There's
what?
There's a whole lot of things, and it's actually quite an interesting Like, it's got a lot of themes that underpin it. Like, there's a lot of Buddhism, like the power of the mind and the thought and things. So that's why I really do think you should watch the movie. Plus, it's a epic movie.
Okay. All right.
Do you like Keanu Reeves as an actor?
Yeah, Keanu Reeves.
There you go. You'll enjoy the movie then.
Who doesn't like him?
I don't think anybody on this planet has a bad thing to say about Keanu Reeves. That would be fun. Have Keanu Reeves on the show? That would be genius.
Just a neutral glass of water. That's all he is.
A neutral glass of water. I like that.
Anyways.
Very philosophical.
I'm not drunk. Maybe Gizmo has something to drink in his coffee, but this is me.
Dark rum. It's delicious. I didn't have any milk, so it was that. I'll put dark rum on my cornflakes. I thought coffee was probably a better choice.
Fuck, when I don't have any milk, I drink it black. What is this? Start going in the cabinet.
No, the only coffee I can actually drink without milk or sugar is Kona coffee from Hawaii. I don't know what it is. It must be something to do with the temperate climate, the fact that it's grown on volcanic ground. But that coffee is I've never had a moment of sheer bliss like it before. Freshly brewed, took a sip. I don't know why. I think it was because it was new. I'm like, okay, I'll just try it to see what the taste is before I sully it with milk and cream and sugar. And yeah, took a sip. It was amazing. It woke me up. And looking off into the horizon, into the ocean, a whale just jumps out in the sunrise. I'm like, this is the best coffee ever.
You're really seeing things, huh?
Oh, I've seen a lot of the world, my dear.
What's the playlist? You're really delusional. Coming up next. I'm kidding.
Wow! Fighting words! Shots fired! Shots fired! No, we've got Isla Rose, Asta Baby, and the Wild Rabbits, Zeke, Laura Lederer, and coming up at 8:30, we got a whole lot of Franki August, who will be joining us, and we may even have the North Cafe project joining us as well later on in that conversation to go over the ridiculous accidental comedy that happened earlier in this week when I was setting up all of these artist spotlight features. Basically a misunderstanding, a miscommunication, and one letter typo about a man from New Jersey and a woman from Australia, Jacob Era, and the North Cafe project.
Oh, there's more conversations on there. I gotta pull up the YouTube.
Oh yes, there's a whole lot going on in the YouTube chat. Please do join us.
You guys are waking up early for this. Oh my god. I haven't had my coffee yet.
No bean juice for you yet. Gotta have the bean juice.
No.
The bean juice is important.
Oh my god, you guys are really on it this morning. Holy.
Oh yeah, I'm carrying the total.
Don't you guys have work to do?
This is my work, you know that.
Not you, the audience.
Well, North Cafe Project is in the UK. He's in Wales. Actually, one of my favourite places to go is Wales. Tinton Abbey. For anyone who's seen the Transformers movie, when they're all standing around that old dilapidated building. Yeah, that's Tinton Abbey. There's a good history lesson in there for you, Francesca, about Tinton Abbey, King Henry VIII, and the Catholic Church.
I gotta read an essay when I wake up. Holy shit.
Yeah. Come on, we know you're all more intelligent than you let on.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
yeah, whatever. Absolutely.
No, this is nice.
It is good.
When I have some bean juice, I might actually have the mental cognitive capacity to read this and give a little comment.
In fairness, the fact that you used cognitive capacity without bean juice, I think you're doing it right.
Give me a break here.
I was going to say, those are some big bloody words for 8:10 in the morning. You know what? She doesn't mess around, so don't mess around, honey. Like Isla Rose here on the Guidance Revolution morning show. I'm Gizmo. Over there's Francesca. Coming up at 8:30, we got Franki August joining us.
All I'm gonna say to you is I had a dream again. All I'm gonna listen to is bullshit every line tonight. Tell me how you easily and perfectly pretend. In my heart heart is breaking one piece at a time every night, you see. But you want to listen to yourself, plead for mercy. Can you please walk straight out that door and lose the key to my broken heart? La-la-di-da, la-la-di-da, don't mess around, honey. La-la-di-da, la-la-di-da, don't mess around, honey. La-la-di-da, la-la-di-da, don't mess around, honey. Guessing that's the price to pay when all you do is see your messy hair and your mean. So close to say that's enough, my love. And to all those sleepless nights, I hope they were worth the goodbye. So close to say that's enough, my love. See, and you want to block out all the memories that we had of my bleeding soul. Don't try to defend yourself. Your only regret is that you got caught. La-la-di-da, la-la-di-da, don't mess around, honey. La-la-di-da, la-la-di-da, don't mess around, honey. La-la-di-da, la-la-di-da, don't mess around, honey. All you do is see, all you do is see sleepless nights, sleepless nights. All you do is see, all you do is see sleepless nights and my broken heart. La-la-di-da, la-la-di-da, don't mess around, honey. La-la-di-da, la-la-di-da, don't mess around, honey. La-la-di-da, la-la-di-da, don't mess around, honey. La-la-di-da, la-la-di-da, don't mess around, honey.
Lately you've been keeping to yourself. We don't talk the way we used to. I keep feeling I've done something wrong. I'd pick it up if I knew how to. I couldn't stand to see us falling apart. Whatever it is I've done, I'm sorry. You gotta believe it. And if I ever hurt you, I didn't mean to. Please lay my hand on my heart. Forget that if you need to. With whatever you do, don't let it break us apart. Don't blame my heart.
bony fingers of youth loosen their grip. Got rainbows in my room. Yeah, they call me a witch. If you want, I'll go halves. I saw a lot of laughing through the looking glass. Can you believe showed up in that dress, wearing a wreath of pomegranate seeds, carrying a sprig of yarrow, the spirit who exercised sorrow. Baby, put your head to my chest. Can you hear it? My heart beats. My heart beats. My heart beats. Now, don't you turn away from the sound. Don't call your lover. Put your phone down. There's something that I want to show you. 20 dancing in a parking lot past midnight, dressed in all black, head out the car window, singing till her taste blood. Wind filling my mouth, casting a spell on myself. For our hike above sea level, singing till her taste blood. Heart beats. Heart beats. Yes, didn't know how to turn down the fruit of the underworld. Did she ever feel adored the way I do behind closed doors? There's no season to have to give it up. Can't grow a garden where there's no sun. Can you believe showed up in that dress? Can you believe showed up in all black? Can you believe? Can you believe?
Witchcraft, Asta Baby, and the Wild Rabbits. Oh, that makes me think of Monty Python. Oh, look at it. Look at its teeth. Go on. Get rid of it. Come on, boss. One rabbit stew coming right up. Yeah, I'm assuming you've never seen Monty Python either, Francesca.
No, how many other movies have you watched?
Well, actually, I used to watch so many movies back in the past, like so many. And then I got, I don't know, I think I got about 30, 32, and I...
Okay, can you give me a list of top 10 movies that I can at least have a suggestion fucking list for? Because
okay,
I don't know what's on Netflix these days, but spend more time scrolling than...
Actually, if it's still on Netflix, it's not a movie, but it's a TV show. It's called Space Force with Steve Carell.
Mm-hmm.
That, hands down, is absolutely worth watching.
Is it like a fictional thing, or is it a documentary?
It's a fictional thing. It's all about the concept of, well, you know, Donald Trump, when he was last in power, was like, oh, I'm going to create the Space Force because he wants America boots in space, boots on the ground in space, which is obviously completely impossible. And it's based on sort of, having this new government agency that sort of, there's the Navy, there's the Air Force, and then there's this new sort of thing called Space Force, and it's a bit of a joke to the others. It's really, really well done. And it's Steve Carell. I mean, he's absolutely a comedy genius. But movies, I'm not going to sort of list them in any particular, or watch this first or anything, but as we said it before, The Matrix, absolutely you must watch, and that's all of them, the trilogy. I've never seen the fourth one, but apparently that's pretty good too. There's that. What else is there? The Phantom of the Open. This movie is definitely worth watching. Phantom of the Open is about a man called Maurice Flintoff, who basically blanked his way onto like the PGA Open. Like when the golfing sort of tournaments really first started, it was sort of kind of easier to get your way in, and he'd never played golf before, and it's this true story of this guy who sucked so hard at golf, but somehow, and he kept changing his disguises and things to like keep coming back each year to play. And so much so to this day now, I can't remember exactly where it is in the States, but every year they actually have now a tournament in dedication to this guy for the sort of amateur golfers to come along, because he inspired a lot of people by it. And the movie is top notch. I mean, England makes some incredible sort of independent movies there. What else have we got? The Unknown, yeah. Interstellar. That's a great movie. An amazing soundtrack with Hans Zimmer.
You like space, huh? You want to get the fuck out of here? I know.
Yeah, I mean, if Elon Musk says, do you want a trip to Mars tomorrow? Yeah, I'm getting on that spaceship.
I love that idea too, but I also feel like we should fix this fucking planet first before we put garbage on another one. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, we've already littered Mars with a ton of probes, and the thing is,
there's like trillions of weight, mass of garbage already in space. Like, what the hell are they doing? Do they just like eat and then throw it out the window?
Yeah, I mean, there's no change from anyone on the highway here, but I mean, the planet Earth is just fine. It doesn't need saving. It's us, the people, humans. We
no, but
we're
that's
the
what
one
I
that needs
mean.
it.
Like, we need to change and make the people here better before we start sending them to other planets.
It's called it's called a contingency plan. If you think about it, what if the species and this planet is completely doomed? Like there's whether it's 100 years, 1,000 or 10,000 years from now, planet Earth ceases to exist. Our species, we are like genetically designed to keep the survival of our species going. And what better way than exploring an infinite universe? Like, we have the ability, we have the technology. There's nothing to say we can't explore the universe and save the planet at the same time. Who knows? We might even learn something by going out there, right?
That's true.
Yeah, I mean, that's the way I see it on the most part.
That's true.
What other how many movies have I listed? I think there was about 3. Old School with Will Ferrell and Luke Wilson. That's a banger of a movie.
All right.
And
we have some top picks from Gizmo over here.
And I think one of my all-time favorites has to be the movie Idiocracy. It's basically the first ever movie that's slowly turning it into an actual documentary. And what do I mean by that? Basically, it's the story of basically an average man from this time who gets frozen in time for a military scientific experiment. However, due to some hilarious unforeseen circumstances, the project gets shut down. He gets forgotten about fast forward 500 years, and basically the stupid of this planet have outbred the intelligent ones. So it's like they sit around and watch like TV shows on the toilet, like TV show called Ow My Balls, which is basically a bloke getting kicked in the balls over and over again on TV. They're all really dumb. Like Starbucks is no longer selling coffees, they're selling hand jobs. And they basically like they're trying to water the crops with things like Powerade, because they're like, well, Powerade's got like electrolytes and that's what plants crave, and like the crops are dying, no one knows what to do. And this average guy from our time wakes up and he's now the smartest man on the planet. And it's such a brilliant sort of look and a take at
let's
society.
Put some Powerade on our plants. That's what he would suggest.
No, that's what he was telling the idiots in the future that no, and that he's like, well, why don't you put water on it? And they're like, what? You mean water from the toilet bowl? What the hell's wrong with you? And it's just, it is a absolutely phenomenal movie. So I think that's about 4 or 5 to get you going this weekend. Well, I mean,
you watch some like reality, like space movies and things about the planet.
Yes.
You don't care about, walking down on Hollywood Sunset Drive, and going shopping and drama. You don't care about that kind of reality.
Yeah, because it's not real reality. Reality TV isn't real. I mean, it's like what people don't realize. It's all scripted. And when I say scripted, it's not like a script where they're learning, but they have, okay, this is today's episode.
No, they say, okay, so today you guys are going to go over there. You're going to fight about this. And then you are going to pull her hair. And then you are
going to do that makes me think of, I think, why, like, and that's the thing, reality TV, there can be obviously real moments in it, but it's all sort of staged to get up there. And I think I've never really watched things like, or anything. I watched the first ever Big Brother, which is sort of kind of where this reality TV started. And then there was Jersey Shore that came along as sort of one of the sort of ones that people came along. And I remember the first ever one I watched was the episode where, what's her name? Snooki being got knocked out in a club because she was being rude to someone and they just knocked her out. I'm like, well, I don't agree with hitting women, but you know what? She lipped off the dude and dude turned around. I'm like, well, be careful how you talk to people in your life because you never know what they're going to do, right? Be kind to people.
Yes.
Being kind is very, very, very important. Well, it's coming up to 8:30, so we're going to throw into some music, and when we come back, we will be joined by a Franki August all the way from the future and down under. This is Rhea Hanley. Bite Back here on the Kindness Revolution Morning Show. I'm Gizmo, and over there's Francesca.
Getting somewhere now. Music never stops till my mind decides. Time has no limits. Whiskey's on my mind. Like a tiger in the night. Like a hater of the love that's in your eyes. Like a jukebox machine. Screaming what you wanna hear. We're getting up. We're getting down. Spin me around, around, round, round, round. Oh, I'll bite back. You know I will. Oh, I'll bite back. You know I will. Delicate mind, come morning. Rise, haunting vision. Spirits of the night. The ghost of you, I don't recall. Ecstasy, existence, does this mean anything at all? Like a tiger in the night. Like a hater of the love that's in your eyes. Like a jukebox machine. Screaming what you wanna hear. We're getting up. We're getting down. Spin me around, around, round, round, round. Oh, I'll bite back. You know I will. Oh, I'll bite back. You know I will. Answer the call, rock and roll's ringing. Pick up, baby, the stars. They're waiting to show. Watching
love is a war and it's worth the fight. She won't take no prisoners and I've been playing a game. Cause I take pride in staying the same when I just need a change. She just wants to hold me down. She wants to keep me around. She wants me as her own, her own, her own, her own. We got no room for assumptions. We're just trying to function. We gotta get better with communication, communication. It's all or nothing, no in between, no. Gotta make up for the lack of communication, communication. Love hardens your heart and softens your soul. She told me love takes time to build. She won't take no bullshit and I've been playing a fool. Cause I take pride in keeping it cool when I need to retool. She just wants to talk things out. She just wants to work things out. She wants me as her own, her own, her own, her own. We got no room for assumptions. We're just trying to function. We gotta get better with communication, communication. It's all or nothing, no in between, no. Gotta make up for the lack of communication, communication. She just wants to talk things out. She just wants to work things out. She wants me as her own, her own, her own, her own. We got no room for assumptions. We're just trying to function. We gotta get better with communication, communication. It's all or nothing, no in between, no. Gotta make up for the lack of communication, communication.
You are listening to the Kindness Revolution morning show here on CCAN Radio. It is 8:35 here in the Eastern Time Zone, and it is 12:30 in the Australian Eastern Time Zone. And we are joined now by Franki August. Hello, how are you?
Hello, hello. Oh, are you expecting me to say g'day, probably?
It's all ruined. Show's over.
Frankie has some accent. Where are you from?
I'm actually not from Australia, which kind of ruins probably half the material you might have planned. I just live in Australia.
Oh,
Wow.
where are you from originally then?
I was born in South Africa and my family moved to New Zealand when I was young, so I'm a Kiwi.
I was going to say my
I'm a
biology
Kiwi,
teacher
what?
was a Kiwi. So I was like,
What does that mean?
New Zealand. I'm sorry, Frankie. North Americans, the dumbest shit.
Yeah.
To be fair, I feel like Kiwi is like only this side of the world knows about it, but I saw you use the term down under, and that's the same. We're still down under.
Yeah, you're all upside down, clinging to the ceiling, something
Yep.
like that.
Exactly.
Excellent. Well, no, it's I'm so grateful you could join us, especially the fact that it's past midnight for you already. That shows dedication to your craft. That is for sure.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, absolutely. And I think the North Cafe project will be joining us later on, so we can have a chat about that ridiculous exchange we all had on Instagram.
Yeah, maybe I should have said I'm actually a middle-aged man from New Jersey, according to the North Cafe project.
Oh, genius. And then the fact that I had to apologise for it. Absolutely crazy stuff right there. That's just
So what's
Poor
your
John.
name? I have a question. What's your nickname? If your name is Frankie, I mean, like, fuck. I don't have a nickname, but now I can't use that one. So
it's a tricky one, and for me, I love a nickname. I feel like I'm not friends with someone until they call me a nickname, so you'll have to come up with one on the show.
like, they can't call you Frank.
I mean, you could, but that would just feed into John's whole middle-aged man in New Jersey thing.
Well, we can't assume genders anymore these days, so who knows?
Maybe just friend. Just friend.
But we're both Fran, aren't we?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But I have
Friends.
different I have more options than you.
Yeah, that's true. Well, you'll have to think of something.
Cheska.
All right, join the
There you
club
go.
where we don't know what kind of freaking name until somebody comes up with something to joke with us about. That's
Well, I suppose, like in Australia and New Zealand, a lot of nicknames come from surnames, but I feel like August kind of lends itself to Augie, and that kind of sounds like something else. So I feel about that one.
I'm biting my tongue. I'm being polite.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
Well, I'm British. I'm sorry. I can't. We invented the sewer systems. Goodness. Right, let's get to know you a little bit more so our audience can do the same. We're going to start off, basically, sort of, obviously you told us grew up in South Africa, then New Zealand, and now in Australia. So, like, how did those sort of environments influence sort of your musical interests?
Yeah, that's a good question. And I think, the main thing that influenced my musical experiences and influences my dad. So my dad's a muso as well. And so I grew up listening to all his favourite bands, and they're still probably my favourites to this day, like James Taylor, Bob Dylan, Tracy Chapman, classics like the Stones.
Oh, yeah.
So I think very singer-songwriter friendly and very acoustic vibed. But I definitely feel like the Africa thing in my song Monica especially, I sort of lent into that a tiny bit. So there's like this African vibe music called Kwela, and a part of the guitar and that's got that, and I love the vibe of that. But I don't know, maybe I'll explore that more down the track.
Oh, that sounds interesting. It's you mentioned Bob Dylan. I actually went to see him perform. This was in Winnipeg a few years back. It was Mark Knopfler from Dire Straits opened up for him, and Mark Knopfler, just legendary guitarist. So he played things like Money for Nothing, all of those classics. Just standing ovation. And then Bob Dylan comes on, stoned out of his mind, and just I don't know what Bob Dylan is singing about. I felt like kind of, if it wasn't for the fact that I got free tickets, I would have felt incredibly ripped off by going to see him. It was quite the shockingly bad performance. Have you seen any of sort of those big performers, as they say?
I feel like Mark Knopfler's a pretty hard act to follow. Like, why would you, as a musician, why would you ever choose him to open for you?
He should close down the show for you, right?
Yeah. That's disappointing. But I've seen a few big names. I went to see probably my first concert ever was the Foo Fighters, which was
nice.
Epic. It was just absolutely amazing, and Dave Grohl came down when the rest of the band was having a break and did like a full acoustic set, and one of the strings on his guitar broke and he just carried on, and it was epic. I love Dave Grohl. And I've seen the Stones. I feel like my whole life spent all my money on concerts, so I've seen quite a fair few names.
That's awesome. Oh, that's fantastic. Well, you know what? You mentioned your song Monica, so we'll start off TKR Spotlight Artist of the Day, sponsored by Toronto Musicians Hub. We are joined by Franki August, all the way from Australia. This is Monica here on the Kindness Revolution Morning Show.
She had teardrops on her face, always seemed happy, so they looked out of place. She had dark eyes and dark skin, wearing a smile or a sadness within. Oh, Monica.
Franki August, Monica, here on the Kindness Revolution Morning Show with myself, Gizmo. Over there, it's Francesca. And we're joined by another F, Franki August, all the way from down. Yeah, it's a triple F-bomb a day. No, it's a quadruple. Philosophy Friday, Francesca, Franki.
Hey.
You're excellent. Right, well, I'm sure Francesca has some questions for you, Franki, so fire away, Francesca.
Fire away, Frankie, actually. Go ahead. I mean, we want to just, get a little bit about you and your passion and what sparks your interest for music. Go ahead.
Yeah, I think, like I said before, the main thing that started it would have been my dad, but it actually was kind of a funny start because growing up, my parents got my older brother, a guitar and got him guitar lessons. And he wasn't that interested in it. After I think weeks of lessons, the guitar teacher told my parents that he wasn't interested in guitar and they were spending the hourly lessons talking about video games.
Nice.
And so the teacher said, I'm more than happy to keep taking your money, but your son's not learning the guitar. So after that, my parents didn't really push it on me either. And then when I was about 16, I just picked up one of my dad's guitars and started sort of having a strum around. And then they were like, oh, okay, maybe one of them is kind of interested. And so my dad started just teaching me at home little bits and pieces. And that's sort of where it all started. From there, I ended up in a band in uni, and I actually didn't play guitar or sing. I drummed, which is super random to think about now. If somebody asked me to play the drums now, I mean, I still have sticks here in the music room, but I haven't touched a drum kit probably since then. So heaps of fun, but no, for me, it's the songwriting. So I think with that territory, you kind of need to play guitar or piano. And for me, it's guitar, well, so far anyway.
Nice.
All right. Wow. I know. I just, pick up something and start playing and let the magic happen, I guess.
Yeah, for sure. I think I've watched a few things about how people write songs, and it's super interesting to me because I feel like I don't really have a process, which is probably something I need to work on. For me,
no, don't change. No, whatever it is that you do.
I was going to say,
right?
your process seems to be working because, you've got some great music. You're here talking with us. You may not consciously know it, but...
a process of no process, maybe.
But if that's what works, I
feel like most of the time I'll be out for a walk with my dog or driving somewhere and just some sort of tune will pop into my head and get stuck in my head, and then a few words will trickle in, and then I actually think all my favorite songs have kind of fallen out in one go, and when I look back at them I'm like, did I write that? Where did that come from? which is funny. And then I think the ones that have taken a bit more effort sometimes don't ever feel like they gel as well, if that makes sense.
Yeah. Does indeed.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
So the songs that require less effort, are they turn out better or they turn out not as good?
I don't know if effort's the right word. I think it's more just some of them kind of fall out in one piece and just need a little bit of, maybe it needs a little bridge here added in or something to finish it up. Or what's the intro? Whereas ones where I'm stuck on just the chorus or just a verse and I have to work really hard to try and piece all the bits together, those ones never seem to flow as nicely. So yeah, I don't know if I'd use the word effort, but definitely the ones that seem to fall out almost done seem to gel better.
I think songwriting, and I'm not a songwriter, but I think it sounds like it's a pretty emotional process. Just, do it when you're on your cycle or something. And sorry, Gizmo. She'll get what I mean.
I got what you mean.
That should be the title of your of a book. Songwriting. Do it on your cycle.
That's a whole album right there.
Yeah, well, I've got 2 new album names. The first one will be Songwriting, Do It on Your Cycle, and the next one will be Franki, a middle-aged man from New Jersey.
Oh, please. I will invest into those. Like, I will promote them as much, just based on the title alone. That's absolutely phenomenal. Can you tell me a little bit more about the next song that we're going to play, Strawberries and Smiles? What was sort of the inspiration behind that?
People that know me say that my songwriting is almost like a diary. Like, I'm very transparent and it's super obvious who I'm writing about. People that know me. So that could be a good thing or a bad thing, because a lot of my songs that are more like love or romance orientated are like about people that I met traveling and had a sort of fling with and have never seen again. So it's funny now because I've been with the same boyfriend for many years and he's definitely my human. So he thinks it's hilarious because people are always like, is this one about you? And he's like, no, that one's about, you know, the Scottish actor or the Chilean doctor or whatever. And I'm like over here cringing, but he's super relaxed Aussie, like surfer. So he thinks it's hilarious with me like crumbling in the corner, like nobody look at me. So Strawberries and Smiles is one of those about, you know, just one of those moments where you're traveling and you meet someone and I think you just want to know a little bit more about them.
Absolutely. Well, this is Strawberries and Smiles here on the Kindness Revolution Morning Show. I'm your host, Gizmo. Over there's Francesca, and over there's Frankie. Turn this one up.
You made a face at me. Yes, it's true. Yeah, you had me wondering, what were you thinking when you looked at me from my side? I knew I couldn't hide, so I made a face right back at you, and time felt like it stood still, like I'd never had my fill of looking at you. Between strawberries and smiles, you made me want to stay a while. Between tequila and kisses, I knew that I would miss you. You give me that, you give me that, you give me that. Gotta know you're feeling. And I didn't give my heart permission to feel what I'm feeling. No, I did not. And it's actually quite annoying, the conclusions that I'm drawing, and it's your fault. And you do that little grin, the one that draws me in, and I don't know, but some like the sun won't shine again, but it will, yeah. But for now, you can shelter in my living room. Yeah, for now, you can take a breath, yeah, take a few. Just for now, there is nothing that you have to prove. Just for now, let me hold you. Just reach out your hand, I'll come right over. If you call my name, yeah, let me hold you. It will be alright, I'll come right over. I'll come right over. Sometimes it feels like the dark is closing in. Sometimes it feels like the dawn won't break again, but it will, yeah. Sometimes it feels like the cold is all there is. Sometimes it feels like the ice won't melt again, but it will, yeah. But for now, you can shelter in my living room. Yeah, for now, you can take a breath, yeah, take a few. Just for now, there is nothing that you have to prove. Just for now, let me hold you. Just reach out your hand, I'll come right over. If you call my name, yeah, let me hold you. It will be alright. It's okay not to be okay. Not every day's gonna be your day. Call my name, reach out your hand. I'll sit with you when you can't stand. It's okay not to be okay. Not every day's gonna be your day. Call my name, reach out your hand. I'll sit with you when you can't stand. Let me hold you. Just reach out your hand, I'll come right over. If you call my name, yeah, let me hold you. It will be alright, I'll come right over. I'll come right over. Let me hold you. Yeah, let me hold you. Let me hold you. I'll come right over. I'll come right over.
That was Let Me Hold You. I'm Franki August, and you're listening to TKR Mornings with Gizmo and Francesca.
That's a cracking song. I like that one.
Very
good.
nice song.
Very, very good. Let's have a look at some of sort of your sort of career milestones or impactful experiences. Let's start with this one. Are there any specific experiences or collaborations that have significantly influenced your music?
Yeah, I would say not like another artist so much, but a producer. So I recorded my first couple of songs at one studio and I had the best time. It was amazing. They're world class, like a bunch of huge names have recorded there, and like I feel super privileged to have had that experience. But then I trialed somewhere else and it was a lot smaller and intimate, and that producer was super hands-on in terms of I'm at the time was super new to recording and I really wanted help, and he was like so there for it, and it was the best time. Like I honestly think, actually Francesca and I were talking about it before, because I think my newer stuff, well I know my newer stuff is a lot more popular than my old stuff, and saying that out loud, that's probably the reason. Because the newer stuff I recorded with a producer called Tom Broom in New Zealand. He's bloody amazing, a absolute legend. Can't recommend him enough. And he has incredible ideas and he makes you feel super comfortable. Because in my first couple of songs, I didn't actually record any of the music myself. So like I play guitar, but I didn't play guitar because I was so nervous in the studio, and because it was this amazing world-class studio and I was so nervous that I was going to mess up that I got a friend of mine to play the guitar, which now looking back, like I'm a little bit sad about. So, and then when I got to this new place, I said the same thing, and Tom was like, no, don't be silly. Like, you wrote the songs on guitar, you can play the guitar, let's all just play as a band. And so he set us all up. My mate who plays drums and bass, and my mate who plays guitar, my dad was there doing backing vocals, and we just played it live like a band. And he was like, see, it's fine. And it just made the whole experience super fun. So I think he was a huge confidence booster and showing me what I could do already, but showing me I could do it, like putting it in my face. And that gave me the confidence, I think, to explore some other things. Like Monica's got organ on it, which I never would have thought to include, and Let Me Hold You's got synth, which I love. I think it's like my favorite part in the song, which I never would have thought to include. So I'm super appreciative for that collaboration.
No, that's super cool. I love the organ. Like, as Francesca knows, like I grew up in countryside of England. I was a choir boy, and my father plays the organ. So I've always got appreciation when like that sort of shows up in, as they say, popular music. Very different, very new.
Yeah, well, I remember it was brought up on Jay's Friday night show, and you and Jay were talking about it and saying that you actually think it's easier to fly a spaceship than play the organ. And I, from watching someone play the organ to record on Monica, I 100% agree with that. It looks possible. I actually don't know.
No, like mad props to my father who can do it, because it's one thing to play the piano, which I can just about do, but it's like a piano with 2 levels, a bunch of different stops, and your feet. Like, and I think you, Frankie, you said you did drumming. You could probably do it because it's that hand-eye-foot coordination thing. I once tried to play the drums in high school. I had one lesson, and basically the teacher went, "Yeah, this isn't for you. Try something else." So I ended up playing the saxophone. No, it's weird. I could do the right hand beat, the left hand beat, the right foot beat, the left foot beat, put them all together, and it sounded like I'm falling down the stairs.
Well, everyone likes good sax, right?
Absolutely, they do.
Dropped your own joke in there for you.
Oh no.
Yes. The sax is spreading.
Oh no. Not even that, I got turned actually.
Fran's like, oh no.
Franny, no.
You brought someone into the dark
Franny's gone.
Absolutely. The grin on my face right now is genius. Thank you for that, Frankie.
He's gone. All right, there's just me now, star of the show. Ha.
It's like, right, well, now what do I do? You've got to learn to play the saxophone, or you could learn to play the flute. There you go. A little bit jazz flute would always be good. Go down well.
No. I don't know if that's what people say about flute.
Well, yeah, look a little deeper into that one, kind of, sort of, maybe. This is Franki August here on the Kindness Revolution Morning Show, our TKR Spotlight Artist, sponsored by the Toronto Musicians Hub.
There's something that you do, I don't know what it is. It's like looking in the mirror, but all I see is you. There's something in this river, I'm lost in your face. This time I'm not searching, I'm lost without a trace. And I think that I kinda sorta maybe might just love ya. Yeah, I think that I kinda sorta maybe might just love ya. I can't turn out the light, I just wanna see these colors. I can't turn off this feeling. You're all I want all day. There's something in this picture that feels just like home. I just can't quite describe it. Yeah, you feel just like home. And I think that I kinda sorta maybe might just love ya. Yeah, I think that I kinda sorta maybe might just love ya. There's patterns on the wall, there's patterns in your mind, answering unasked questions by looking in your eyes. I kinda sorta maybe, I kinda sorta do. I just can't quite describe it. Yeah, you feel just like home. And I think that I kinda sorta maybe might just love ya. Yeah, I think that I kinda sorta maybe might just love ya. Makes me feel this way. I think I got a fever. Somewhere I want to stay. And I think that I kinda sorta maybe might just love ya. Yeah, I think that I kinda sorta maybe might just love ya. Now I know I love you. Now I know I love you. I love you. I love you.
That is Franki August, who is joining us all the way from Australia. And I'm assuming she's throwing some shrimp on the barbie. See, I can't do the Australian accent anymore. I just sound like an absolute idiot.
Close.
That was nowhere near close. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I'm not even Aussie, and that was offensive to me.
I'm not even Aussie. I like that.
Oh, shit. I'm not an Aussie. That was offensive. Oh, shit. I've been cancelled.
Oh, my
I think
gosh.
that's the
We're having
second
too
time
much
this
fun
show.
over here. The behind the scenes is really like, I don't know if we should like keep it private or like you'd have to repeat it all over again.
We just
It's
have
too
to
funny.
kind of bleep some of it out. Yeah. No, what I say to anyone who gets offended by what I say, I never say anything to intentionally hurt or offend people. On the most part, I have no filter. I am not the things I think about. There are sometimes weird thoughts that pop in, I'll run with that one. And some people get offended. And if they get offended, I have one thing to say to them. Deal with your emotional intelligence, because it wasn't anything to do with about you. And if you took it personally, you've got some things to work on. Ruffling
I thought you
some
were going to
feathers.
say if you took it personally, it's because you should. So that at least didn't go that way.
Well, I'm going to keep that one in the back pocket for another day. I like that. Oh, dear.
No, I think it's really nice getting to know you, getting to know. You're like a girl. Like, yay, we have a girl in the show.
No,
Frankie,
no.
What?
She's not a girl. She's a bloke from New Jersey. Come on, keep up, Francesca.
I also like how Fran said, like a girl, not a girl. You like a girl?
Yeah, well, you know.
You can't assume anything these days. That's how you get in trouble, right?
That's true.
No, I
Look,
just use like
it
a lot
depends-
in my sentences, so that's
Yeah, I
like
do
gonna
too.
happen a lot, you know?
I mean, it depends who you ask. Ask John from the other show. So I could be a middle-aged man from New Jersey. You guess you'll never know. Maybe I'm catfishing you all.
Oh my god.
Yeah, because your video camera didn't load this morning, so maybe you're a 400-pound sweaty man from New Jersey who's got like an AI voice synth. We just don't know.
Maybe.
Speaking of artificial intelligence, well, you've kept that well hidden, Francesca. Fuck's sake. So, Frankie, I got to ask: artificial intelligence in music. You are a creator, an artist. Like, you create phenomenal music. Like, where's your head at when it comes to AI in music? Whether it's like integrating into the creative process, all the way through to AI making a song to help someone who isn't as musically inclined, as it were, to kind of help them get their story and sort of the emotions out. Where do you, are you a hardliner on either side, or are you somewhere in the middle?
This is actually, because when I was doing my recent upload through my distributor, there's a bunch of things you need to fill out, obviously, before it gets uploaded and distributed to all the different streaming platforms. And for the first time, when I uploaded, like, end of last year and this year, it said, was AI used to put together the majority of the song? And I was like, what? Like, it was the first time I'd even thought about it. So I think I'm a hard no, because, like Fran said earlier, it's such I don't know, it's like sharing your diary to the world. How do you do that through AI? I don't know. I feel like maybe the only thing I think I'd feel okay with it would be like beat creating. You know, like if you were going to create some, no, maybe not even, because I feel like maybe that's a little bit ignorant of me to say, because then producers probably feel like they're pouring their heart and soul into their beats. And it's just different for me how I, what I create. So
I can actually understand that, though, because I can understand the point of like producers like, oh, well, you're taking away our work and money. Like, well, why is a computer doing it? But obviously, producers cost money, and independent artists, and this is the reason the Kindness Revolution Morning Show and CCM Radio exist, was because watching through threads and like the online communities, independent artists be like, it's so damn expensive, I don't know what to do. And like there's always these things, don't be so rude to think you can ask a producer to help you do stuff for free. And I'm like, well, you know what, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do this free thing. It doesn't cost anyone. Come and we will do what others claim to do, and then turn around and sort of charge you money. It'd be like they do this, but then would be like, well, if you want the audio recording, Frankie, you're going to now have to pay us. Because obviously when you signed up, there was this whole $300 pay later thing. That's merely just to keep unwanted spam out of my inbox. But I think for those who don't...
Raise the prices, scare them away even.
Oh, I've already done that, up to $500 now.
I thought you were paying me $300 to be here.
Yeah. Remember that bit on Jay's show on Friday?
Girl, you get that money out of Gizmo pocket.
Well, you're going to have to get on a plane and pry it from my cold, dead hands. No, and I can appreciate that. But we very much drive by the principle of like collaboration before profit.
Yeah, no, that was a 100% joke.
No, jokes? What are jokes? I don't have a sense of humor. How dare you?
I actually don't agree with you, because I think, like I said before, if you get the right producer, I mean, it's different. There's different kinds of producers. You know, I've worked with, and I've got a new song coming out on Valentine's Day, and that one is like one of my old songs remixed into like a tropical housey vibe, and I worked with a Kiwi producer on that, and he created like a whole new track with my vocals and my song flow, and we kind of collaborated a bit on that. So that's one way you can work with a producer. But then the other way is how I was talking about Tom Broom, who I worked with, and it's his studio, and he's giving up his time and his expertise and his ideas, and like without him I don't think my music would have ever become what it is. So I think by that token, producers have the right to charge just as much as any other creative.
that I do agree with. I mean, like, you've got to, and I use actually my own personal experience. You've got to sort of value yourself. I mean, we do a lot of things for free here because, well, I personally believe it. Like, it's important to have just that opportunity to get started. Here's your platform. Here's your step. I'm giving this to you. Do what you can. Do what you want with it. Shit. It happened to me yesterday with Justin from Free Under Fire. I forgot where I was going with that. Was anyone listening to me? Because I wasn't listening to myself.
I think I'm never listening. I'm kidding.
I set myself up for that one, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, no, but I agree with like that a lot of things should be more about the collaboration, like you were saying earlier. You know, I think if I'm working with somebody and it truly is a 50-50 collaboration, or we're both there to just see, you know, what we can come up with, then nobody pays for anything because you're just working together. But it's different if it's, you know, it's my music, I wrote it, and I'm going to somebody like a producer to say, I want you to help me record this and I want your input. Then like that is the end goal, is my project and I'm releasing it. So I'm paying him for his time and expertise. But if it's like I'm working with someone, and I'm working with a producer actually in Adelaide at the moment, and where he's writing like a liquid drum and bass thing and then I'm top lining over it. And so that nobody's paying anyone there because we're both just like, oh, let's collaborate and see what we can come up with, and then we'll just release it together. So I
love that. That's the way to go. Yeah. Oh, brilliant. I remembered. Yeah. So it was the case of sort of when this all started with CCN Radio. I offered a few artists this opportunity. I would go down to them, like drive down from Toronto, New York, all the way down to Florida. I would spend a couple of days with them, essentially doing what we're doing now, but like in person, filming them, a little bit of a documentary, and create a music video. And I was offering my services for $0. Like, I would cover the cost of everything, and they were all super on board, super engaged, until the time came, and two of them ghosted me, and the other one had to pull out due to like personal reasons. I totally understand that. And the other one blocked me for zero reason. I couldn't figure it out, and haven't to this day. And I think to a degree, it was because I think I was offering so much for free, people didn't value the value that actually I was offering, right?
They didn't believe you.
Yeah, I mean, it's their loss in the long run. Because I'm now here, we're doing this. And
it's actually just easier if you raise the prices. So now, booking appointments?
Booking appointments, that's $5 million, please. That would be
Look where you are now. With Fran and Fran on a Friday.
Okay, the prices are raised now. She joins us.
Yeah.
All right, so you're in. You get a piece of the pie.
Excellent. A token Aussie on the morning show. Actually, we did have a token Aussie on the original morning show when this all started. It was called The Void Morning Show. Her name was Rosalind Gray, and she's also from Australia, so she would join and actually do the morning show with us. But obviously, as you're fully well aware, the time zone made it certainly interesting. We're doing a morning show, and it was the end of her day, so it was quite a difficult thing to master there, but it was good fun.
Maybe on like a Friday I could join, but you'd have to settle for a token kiwi because
I like kiwis. They're delicious fruits. That's fine. Well, that actually sounded way more inappropriate than I meant.
No, I like this one. I don't know where you found her, but.
Well, I was looking for a fat, sweaty man from New Jersey, but all I found was this kiwi. So we're going to play some more music now. This is Franki August on the Kindness Revolution Morning Show, our TKR Spotlight Artist of the Day, sponsored by Toronto Musicians Hub.
I drink coffee till my hands are shaking. I drink wine till I can't see straight. I got a problem with my moderation. They say good things come to those who wait. And I'm not good at biding my time. I wanna be good now. And I'm not good at waiting around. I wanna go now, wanna go right now. got a problem with my motivation. They say you gotta fight like hell, and I'm not good at biding my time. I wanna be good now, and I'm not good at waiting around. I wanna go now, wanna go right now. How fast, how slow, how high, how low, let's go. My line, your turn, it's cold, but it burns, it's blue. How fast, how slow, how high, how low, let's go. My line, your turn, it's cold, but it burns, it's blue. And I'm not good at biding my time. I wanna be good now. And I'm not good at waiting around. I wanna go now, wanna go right now. And I'm not good at biding my time. Any hour of the circus out. And I'm not good at waiting around. From plane to plane, like an acrobat. I wanna go now.
Franki August here on the Kindness Revolution, a morning show that was now, this is then, and I am Gizmo over there at the double Fs on this triple F. Franki and Francesca.
I love this duo combo. Oh my god.
You're outnumbered, Gizmo.
Yeah, that usually happens. But I like a
Women are
challenge.
taking over. We're about to kick this guy off very soon. Find us another friend.
Oh, didn't you know this is an AI-generated voice? My name is Florence. Huh? I'm actually a woman from Norway.
Nah, your name has to start with a fra.
A fra.
Yeah.
Florence. There you go. I just changed it. I think that might just be the
Of
rum.
all names.
Oh, what a pleasure having you. Thank you so much for joining us. Can you tell us now, we've listened to some of your songs, where can we find your music?
Thanks so much for having me. You can find me everywhere. So I'm on all streaming platforms, all the major ones, as well as all the teeny tiny ones. So everything from Spotify, Amazon Music, iTunes, Apple Music, Bandcamp, YouTube, all the things. Although, strangely, if you have an Amazon Alexa and you ask her to play Franki August, well, my one never understands me. So I don't know if it's my accent. If anyone else has luck, let me know what you're doing to find me, because she does not play me for me.
Yeah, I think it's the accent. I remember when those sort of voice-activated things came out. Like, I had one in my car, and it just did not understand me out here. Like, being in North America with this, oh, hello, top of the morning to you. I can't even do my own English accent. I'm broken. What's going on?
Yeah, what was that?
A whole lot of nonsense is what it was. I'm pretty sure about that. That's for sure.
Top of the morning to you.
Yeah, like even you did it better, and like, what the hell? So broken. Well, you know what? It's been an absolutely pleasure, Franki. Hopefully you can hang out for the rest of the show, and we'll get the North Cafe project on to finally share the ludicrous back and forth that I basically had with two strangers that I'd never met before and was a little bamboozled, but it's all worked out for the best. So thank you so much for joining us, and for everybody listening, this is a 15 minutes, well, I just hit puberty, 15 minutes of non-stop music here. We'll be back at 9:45. This is Francesca's favorite music because she's putting the cut in country. This is Shelby Cordell.
Tequila makes the clothes come off. Rather bull like a rush shotgun. I'm a passenger playing says cowgirl, and I wear my boots with a dazzle. Headed out to the bar, I'm becoming a star. Mr. Cromart's and Campbell, taking shots like I'm Rambo. You can catch me on Broadway, but you won't catch me sorry. And I say what I mean, I can only do by me. Whoa, I put the car in country. I put the car in country. Whiskey makes me wanna fight, and I hate that I love that vice. Man on my tootsies, it was better than bootsies. Long way from the 405. When we in the south, yeah, we like to get down. Got the boots with the fur, and they wanna be her. We're made for walking, instead getting I'm talking. Whoa, I put the car in country. I put the car in country. She said I had cowboys feeling lonesome tonight. So giddy up, baby, we can go for a ride. I put the car in country. I put the car in country.
When I am older, I wanna know where you are. And don't try and talk to me. I got animosity. It's hard to make this right. I pull myself together knowing I can never make another night. Oh, how you bled me dry. I know we said forever, but forever turned to never over time. And like the beat of a drum, my heart is going faster. Watch this turn into disaster. Now I'm numb. Feel like a pendulum. Back and forth directions. This is not a misconception. Hate all the ways that you push me away and you cry 'cause I started to change. I hate all the times that you push me aside. Promises have to die. Don't try and talk to me. I got animosity. Don't tell me that you can really change. I know what it's like to shift in motion. I still can't see where I'm going. And don't try and stop me. I got animosity. Is this your tale of woe? You pull yourself together knowing I can make it better, but I won't. If I could let this go, I'd be the bigger person, but I like it when you're hurting. Is that too heinous of me? My heart is going faster. Watch this turn into disaster. Now I'm free. Feel like eventually we could all agree. Yeah, they're so not meant to be. Hate all the ways that you push me away and you cry 'cause I started to change. I hate all the times that you push me aside. Promises have to die. Don't try and talk to me. I got animosity. Don't tell me that you can really change.
dumb bitch. Hours that I fumble it. No, my girls gon' hound me by what you did. And it's so much worse than anything they could imagine. I'm embarrassed. I let you love me down like a fucking pro. Thought eventually your true colors would show. But what you gave me was real, that's why it's hard to let go. You made it hard to let go. I wish you were a narcissist or someone with a different view on politics. I wish you never gave me any compliments or made me feel so damn confident. I wish you were a narcissist. Maybe then the way you kiss it will be hard to miss. Give me something to regret. I wish that I felt used. Wish that I could talk some shit about you. Talk some shit about you. Talk some shit about you. Baby, come back, let me piss you off real quick. Get you mad so I can say you acting like a real dick. Get with all my friends, get revenge. Make it easy for me to accept that it's the end. I wish you were a narcissist or someone with a different view on politics. I wish you never gave me any compliments or made me feel so damn confident. I wish you were a narcissist. Maybe then the way you kiss it will be hard to miss. Give me something to regret. I wish that I felt used. Wish that I could talk some shit about you. Help me talk some shit about you. I wish you didn't text me back. You had to go and be the best sex I've had. Give me something to regret.
Narcissist here on the Kindness Revolution Morning Show. That was Vea. We are joined by Franki August, all the way from down under, or maybe she's a fat balding man from New Jersey. I don't know. John from the North Cafe Project. Would you like to determine who it is, and do I need to apologize?
You know what? Okay, I'll say a couple of things. I will say, first of all, your music's actually fantastic. I had a chance to actually dig deep into it, and I actually really love it. And on top of that, yeah, I actually do owe you an apology. Because while we were on Jay Cabrera, I noticed the spelling of your name, Frankie, with an I. And I was like, oh, well, this is the funny part, because it actually goes a little bit deeper than you might think. But I actually thought that it was Frankie from New York, who is somebody that Jay Cabrera and I know. But there is also another Frankie from New Jersey. So either way, I thought you were a man.
Hey, well, so if you like the music and you thought I was a man, but now are apologizing because you think I'm a girl, that just means that the AI is working really well, right?
Right, exactly. No, but truthfully, when I saw that, I was kind of like, that's why I had asked in the comments on Jay Cabrera, is this Frankie from New York or New Jersey, And then little did I know, like after you had left the comments, he said, yeah, she's out of Australia. And I was like, oh no. Because I had written in the comments forever. I'm like, Frankie, it's been a long time. And yeah.
Shows how oblivious I am, because I didn't. When you messaged me, I was so confused, and you were apologizing, obviously, and telling me that Gizmo was going to apologize, and I was like, what? Who?
Well, and here's the kicker. I get a message at 5 minutes to 5 in the morning going, write a message to Frankie this morning, apologize for thinking that she's a man from New Jersey in the comments from Jay Cabrera. Jay and I obviously know another artist called Frankie, and I thought they'd changed their name. Only one letter, silly me. Now, I'd never spoken to John before. Like, I didn't even register that he was watching the show. So I just responded, I'm like, I know I say some dumb shit in the morning, but do I really need to apologize? And then I'm like, who is Frankie? So I'm like, wow, this could get real bananas real fast. First up, I don't recalling anything that requires an apology. Second up, if Frankie is upset, if I've supposedly done something, it will probably be more productive. She comes to come to talk to me directly. I'm like, while I appreciate you reaching out, I don't know who Frankie is from New Jersey, New York. And who is Frankie? Could you share the profile, as I'm a little out of context here? Thanks. And then what? I don't know. What time did I say that?
I was really super offended.
It was literally one letter.
Why I joined the show.
Yeah, and then he's like, oops, let me try that one more time with the proper editing done, not having just woke up. Wrote a message to Frankie this morning, apologizing to thinking, I'm like, and I literally basically spilt my coffee laughing when he said that. Because, I mean, I could have gone either way. Like, I could have gone on a complete tirade against John, like, how dare you tell me what to do, like, fucking telling me what to do, fucking no. And it just extended from there, and I just think it was absolutely it touches on, like, everyone's sort of very sensitive about sort of gender identity, and like this miscommunication to the name Frankie and all of these things. I mean, I've been chuckling all week about it. It's been brilliant. So yes, be careful what you post on the internet. Don't do it drunk and don't do it tired.
Frankie had no idea what was going on and why she should be offended, or he should be offended, or they.
I'm like, who the fuck's Gizmo? Why is he apologizing?
Yeah,
well,
I was like,
I had
Frankie. Am I Frankie? I don't know anymore.
I had kept writing you in the comments and saying, Frankie, you know, what's up? It's been a long time, like, you know. And I was just like, is this Frankie from New York or from New Jersey? Or, you know. And of course, Gizmo, you know, I know Jay had told Gizmo, hey, that's the North Cafe project. So he knew of me, but didn't know why I was writing him, or, you know, like. So. Yeah,
because it didn't come from, like, the Instagram account wasn't North Cafe project. It was a guy called John. I'm like, who's this guy called John? Like, this guy from Wales? Like, what? I know the Welsh don't like the British, but come on, that's a bit much.
my wife heard the story. You know, she had come by while I was kind of like sitting here having a laugh, and I told her what happened. She was just pissing herself laughing. She was just like, oh my God.
That's absolutely phenomenal. I mean, let's just face it. I think we're all kind of living a bit in La La Land. This is Cami Kehoe on the Kindness Revolution morning show. We're joined by Franki August, all the way from Down Under, and John from the North Cafe project, all the way from Wales, boy.
night, you won't be my reflex. Cause I won't be reading your text. So board a plane telling you what you wanna hear. I was younger, baby, what did I know then? Goodbye, no, I'll never look back. It's like I escaped a wolf pack. Got out of the woods, I'm running in the clear. Now I'm older, baby, I know it. Took a little while for me to figure out. I'm ready for a love rush. Feels like it's the first crush. I'm ready for a love rush where every touch is new. I know I really wanna feel it when our eyes meet. Want you in a heartbeat till I can't get enough. I faked it too much. Ooh, I'm ready for a love rush. Last night I was overthinking. Sometimes my heart takes a beating. Cheap promises never lead to a spark of gold. I was younger, baby, I didn't know then. About time I move on and forget why I watch you sail your shipwreck. And out of the blue, it's all becoming clear. Cause I'm older, baby, I know it. Took a little time to finally figure out. I'm ready for a love rush. Feels like it's the first crush. I'm ready for a love rush where every touch is new. I know I really wanna feel it when our eyes meet. Want you in a heartbeat till I can't get enough. I faked it too much. Ooh, I'm ready for a love rush. I just can't wait for the feeling, the only one I believe in. I just can't wait for the feeling. I'll know it when it's the real thing. I just can't wait for the feeling, the only one I believe in. I just can't wait for the feeling. I'll know it when it's the real thing. Ooh, it took a little time to finally figure. I'm ready for a love rush. Feels like it's the first crush. I'm ready for a love rush where every touch is new. I know I really wanna feel it when our eyes meet. Want you in a heartbeat till I can't get enough. I faked it too much. Ooh, I'm ready for a love rush.
She came to my first show and sat in the front row and sang all the words with her eyes closed. She wants to travel the big globe and explore the unknown. I'll take you anywhere you wanna go. She told me a big dream was her on a big screen. It turns out we both want the same things. Yeah, she's my angel in disguise. I can tell when I look into her eyes. When I look into her eyes. Oh, I can tell when I look in her eyes. Oh, when I look into her eyes. Oh, I could tell when I look into her. I never knew that I could feel the way I feel the way I do. I never knew that I could feel the way I feel when I'm with you. Maybe it's just summer love, and you'll be gone when the sun comes up. I never knew that I could feel the way I feel about you. Feels like we've been here before when you walk through the door. Yeah, I got deja vu. Can't get enough, I want more. Yeah, I adore every little thing you do. I'm falling for you, no parachute. Will I hit the ground or will you be there to catch me? I never knew that I could feel the way I feel the way I do. I never knew that I could feel the way I feel when I'm with you. Maybe it's just summer love, and you'll be gone when the sun comes up. I never knew that I could feel the way I feel about
J.R. Mason here on the Kindness Revolution Morning Show. I'm Gizmo. Over there is Francesca. There's Frankie and John from the North Cafe Project. Now, I'm pretty sure if Frankie is a man from New Jersey, John, are you actually, in fact, a teenage girl from New Zealand? Because I feel like I'm being super catfished here.
There's probably some people who have accused me of that. I'm pretty sure.
What have you been up to?
You would not believe the DMs that I get all the time from the most terrifying people in the world once they see my picture. I'm not even kidding.
Ah, shit!
I know what you look like.
So basically, I look. I've got like a beard and a goatee, and and I get messages in my inbox all the time that are
a
like,
beard and a goatee. Yeah, that definitely narrows it down.
Yeah, well, okay. Let's just say
Does
if you
make you
didn't
think
know
teenage girl from New Zealand.
Let's just say if you didn't know me, one could easily mistake me for somebody that was out of Alabama or something.
I thought you were going to say could be easily mistaken for a teenage Kiwi girl. Right, I know I've been drinking, but I'm not that drunk.
He's just going to change his bio to Kia ora.
But I get like messages in my DM all the time, like the South will rise again, and I'm like, God, I really hope not. I'm like if they only knew everything about me, they would just realize how far off they are.
Please.
You're like the South of Spain? Where?
I'm hurting. I'm getting the best ab workout here by laughing. Guys, stop it. Oh, what a great Friday. It's been absolutely phenomenal. You're listening to the Kindness Revolution Morning Show, but that sound, that eagle means only one thing. We've come to the end of another show here on CCAN Radio. We've been joined by Franki August, who was the TKR Spotlight Artist of the Day, sponsored by Toronto Musicians Hub. You can find them on Instagram and social media at Toronto Musicians Hub, and they're doing the impossible, making it probable by revolutionizing the independent music scene here in Canada and especially in Toronto. I just want to say, as always, Francesca, thank you for always being here in the morning to keep me entertained and dealing with my drunk ass. And Frankie, thank you so much for staying up so late on your Friday night to come hang out with us. Absolutely love your music. It's phenomenal. If you're ever in Canada, I have to have you into the studio. And John, thank you so much for your inability to type the English language properly and proofread, because I don't think I'm ever going to forget this moment. But until then, everybody, I'm Gizmo. Have a good one. Bye-bye.
Ciao.
See
ya. Thanks for having me.
Anytime. Have a great weekend, everybody. This is the Kindness Revolution Morning Show here on CCAN Radio. Your music, your radio, your choice. And remember, together we are better. And together we can.